Okay. Uh, Evening, everyone. Just let me fix something because I have made a terrible error on my part. I forgot to change something. Say hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Um, Round three of Inter's Racing League at Miami. This is gonna be an interesting one. We got a full grid tonight, so it is gonna be entertaining. And we got two Alpine reserves. It was quite a decent number of reserves, but I don't think I can name them all. Good evening, Hunter. You'll fill in if you need. What do you want to fill on? Because we have a full grid, so we don't need any uh more people. So let the drivers choose their allocations. Um, a lot of debate on tire allocations. A lot of people been going harder compound doing two stop on a double hard. Seems to work quite well. One stop very viable on this track. It's just you're gonna have to manage both tires because you're taking them to puncture territory. I believe I did a race here during the week. Took my hards, almost punctured them in that race. No, another tier one driver, Falmer Sam, he did that exact thing. He punctured his tires on the last lap, so he would have been a bit annoyed. Nah, definitely so. It was a full grid. Anyway, we'll just wait for anyone to leave. So, reserves that we have. So, we got Batman reserving tonight. I believe Dark End Shadows is also reserved for Aston Martin. Verk reserving for Haas. Knight and Mozza both in the Alpines. Someone's gone out. It's the Sauber's Ashton out first. I think Ashton's reserving in the Sauber. I believe he's a tier 3 driver, reserving up into tier 2. Dom White and the Williams also reserving. Not sure who else. Good evening, Broseph. How are you doing today? So we'll just wait for drivers to go around, start the laps. I will have telemetry on for qualifying early. I'm going to be turned off during the race because I can't give that away. But we can see what the drivers do with their ERS during the lap. See if any of them know the optimal way to get all the pace out of their ERS system. Very interested to see if anyone actually does use the hot lap mode. It has been discussed on this game as being absolutely useless. So into the final corner, here comes Ashton. Gonna do a wide-ish line to get the run onto the main straight, and then he's gonna drain his battery all the way to the line and turn it off, I assume. Yep, turns it off straight at the line. Got 7 reserves today. That's quite big. Anyway, through the first few corners, Ashton goes. He takes a wide-ish line through turn 3. They'll get rid of some of the time, but he can carry a lot more speed all the way into turn 5 and 6, which is the fast left right into 7. And then braking all the way down to 3rd gear for turn 8. Want to carry as much speed as you can, or basically ride that extra curb on the exit. Drain all the battery down this straight, all the way down to about 30%. He's gone a bit lower. He's gone to 25. Might run out of battery at the end of next straight. Now into the newly designed Mickey Mouse. Ashton has a little bit of a spin on the exit, so we'll jump to his teammate Gogor in our Sauber. Had a really good race last week with a two-stop strategy working towards his favor. Taking a lot of that second curb, and I think Ashton might be giving his teammate a tow here. No, he's getting out of the way. He was giving a tow, but that is very late of a tow. Breaking about 100-meter board for the final, or the third final corner. Now, full flat, burn all the battery in the last two corners to the line. What do we get? 27.3 for the fastest time. Today, Battlecat, 27.7 for his fastest. I think Rumsey's next, coming through the final corner now. We're seeing a lot of people with a lot more deployment in their battery still. Rumsey to the line, goes fastest overall, 27.2. Here comes Batman, one of our reserves. A 28 flat. We got an Alpine coming across the line. They starting a lap. I think J Cash was starting his lap, but he's actually pit. Junkyard across the line. Was he able to 27.2 for that fast time? So it seems like these guys are not really going quicker than the pole time from yesterday. Let's say that we got Broadster on a flyer coming to the line. He's the quickest one in here. 26.3 for Broadster. Getting very close to tier 1 type times, if I do say so myself. Pill next across the line. Let's have a look at what he's able to do. Direct rival to Broster, 26.8, 5/10 off of a pole sitter at the moment, and we got a pass. That's Verk, he's starting a lap. Ashton, I believe, is. Oh, he did the lap, but he didn't. Oh no, he didn't valid. He actually finished it, but didn't really count. We jump on with ninth. Next one, I think Dark. No, this night. Darkhead is on the other side of the track. Knight's to the line. It was the outer 28.4, sits into P10 in front of Ashton's. We got a McLaren. That'll be Battlecat, I assume, coming into the lane. Verk is early in sector 1. I believe he might have had a spin somewhere, because that time is off by quite a bit. Now we've done board with Darken coming through the final corner. Aston Martin drive to the liner. 26.8 beats out Zilla, who's beating out Chill Pill. So close between second to fourth in the timings. Who's next? I think Limitless just started. So yeah, Limitless just starting a lap. Ghost Riders in sector 1, so it'll be Domwa next across the line. And 27.4 for Domwa, puts it to P7. So we'll be happy with that one. Moss on the outlap. I believe Aussie will be the next one across the line, coming through the final corner, taking a lot of that inside curb. And he's baited me. He's actually pitting. We'll go to Verk then. Surely Verk. Okay, Verk's gonna be pitting as well. Come on. Surely Ghost Rider is gonna finish this lap. Come on, right? Surely. Here we go for the final two corners for Ghost Rider. That is he's basically drained his old battery. 27.2 for him. Got a Merc. Is that Scotty? No, that is Limitless. 26.9 puts it to P5 right behind Chill Pill. who I believe he's not on the lap. He's actually gone very wide in the last corner. Oh. Jump to J Cash. No. Lot of battery to use coming onto the back straight. He'll be draining that. He doesn't drain a lot of it. He's stopped at 30%. Hits the 100-meter board braking zone nicely. Doesn't lock up at all. Now through the final two corners, burn all the battery you have. Cut as much as that last corner as you can. 26.7 goes to P2. Got Aston Martin coming across the line to start. That's Rumsey on their lap. Gogo as well will be coming across the line to start theirs. We'll jump on with Scotty. Okay, so Scotty's back there. So who's next across the line? So it'll be Logan, but he's starting a lap. And Knights is also starting a lap. McLaren's also starting a lap. The Red Bull's also starting a lap. Is that Aston on the lap? It'll be Dark End. No, he's pitting. And I believe it's a Williams. Okay, so next one is a Mercedes. Is Limitless on a lap? No, he's giving Scotty a tow. And I don't know who the hell just joined. Scotty gained the absolute masterpiece of a tow. That's up to 350 down the straight. Toddy will be pleased with that. No, not Toddy. Scotty will be pleased with that one at 27.2. But he might not be pleased because he might not be able to improve that time. One of the Haas is coming across the line now. That's Boatster. He's starting another lap. Got a Haas across. Oh, not a Haas. Alpine across the line. That would have been Knight starting the lap. A Ferrari, I believe. Aussie's starting a lap as well now. Someone's just gone quick. I think Sauber of Gogo's has just gone up into P6. 26.8 for himself. We jump on with Logan because he's about to cross the line. 6 tenths up. Goes 27.4. I believe he improved this time. He's now in front of Domwa. One of the Red Bulls who crossed the line. That was Chillpill starting a lap. One of the Clowns, that's Battlecat starting a lap. So I think Batman will be the... No, not Batman. Chillpill will be the next one across, but he doesn't look like he's pushing it. Actually, never mind. He's on the outlook, but it tells me he's not. We jump to Boatster. He's barely up on his time. He's actually 80 thousandths up on his time. Coming to the final corner. Hits the braking nicely. Through the line. 26.1, improved by 2 tenths at the final corner on the straight. So car's got a lot of the straight line speed. Rumsey's actually improved to a 26.2. I just didn't see it. Zilla will be next across the line. So he's just passed. I believe that was Aussie. That's passed, but he didn't validate his lap time. Here comes Zilla, 6 tenths up on his time. 26.0. Zilla goes fastest overall. We're almost into the 25s. There's a bit of carnage happening here. Bit of miscommunications between drivers. Battlecat, next one across the line. About 4 tenths up. Comes to the line. 6 tenths faster. Goes to P9. Goes in front of Ghost Rider, who's currently on the outlap. I believe he's at the final corner. He's actually coming to the line. He's burning all that battery. Go to Chillpill, who's about to cross the line. 6 tenths up on his time. Let's see if he's able to do anything. Comes across the line. 26.4. He lost about 3 tenths in the final corner. Okay, Cash. Jay Cash currently on his outlap. Ozzy will probably be coming in to get a new set of tires. Jump to Mozza in Alpine. Purple sector 2 for the Alpine driver. Through the final corner he goes. Let's see what he can do. Does he cut all the line? No, he doesn't cut the last corner. 27.2 for Mozza. Says in the P12. Just behind Scotty, who got that monster of a toe. I think Ghostfire has also been given a toe, but he's down on his lap. Both Williams are down on their lap. And both of them will be pitting. Now we're on board with what was it, Cat? Cash will be the first one to set a flying lap. To the line, 26.3. 26.3 for Jay Cash. Puts a third place in front of Chilpill on that 26.4. That'll be Cash done though for his qualifying. He won't be able to get back in pit lane and change those tires. Verk to the line, was he able to do? Goes to a 27.5 just in front of Batman. It will also be done for qualifying. He might actually, he might want to give his teammate a tow, but his teammate, he's going to run out of fuel before he can do that. As Knights is going to be our first one on a flying lap. We'll sit on board with the Alpine. As everyone is starting to leave pit lane for their final run. Keep up 6th gear. Little bit of touch of brake. A bit of a lock up on the front right. Sends him a bit deep. And Knights has called that lap off already. That mistake in the fast left right has made him decide just call the lap. So he'll be the next one across the line. I think Limitless was on the lap, but I believe he got impeded. Will be Logan. Logan, first one across the line. Zilla right in front of him, so Zilla might give him a tow down the back straight. Zilla also has to remember that he has the lap timer to beat. I think Denzilla, he's slowing up. He's gonna give Logan a tow. Or not. He's not giving his teammate a tow. He's decided against it, and the Ferraris had to back out behind him. That's Ozzy. That's had to back out, so he hasn't got a lap in. Here comes Logan through the final corner. Bit of a lock-up in that hairpin, but it's fine. Uses all the battery to the line. It should be a 26 and 9 goes to P8 with that time. Be Aston Martin next. Or which one is it? It's Rumsey, but he's 2/10 down. Is he able to gain that time in the final section? Limitless disqualify for parking it in a dangerous position. That's going to send him from P9 all the way to the back of the field. 2 tenths down. Limitless what? Oh, not Rumsey. I'm getting mixed up. Chill Pill across the line. He can barely improve. Oh my god, I'm being mixed up. Damn it. McLaren now. Junkyard to the line. Then it's Broadster. Junkyard at 27.2. Broadster across the line can't improve his time. About Knights across the line. He goes past Batman. Does it? Batman responds to that and goes past him. We got Domwell across the line. Can't improve his time. Scotty, has he improved off that mega toe he got at the final sector? No. It's gone 4 tenths slower. Aussie across the line at 27.2 invalid. Stays where he is. Gogo doesn't improve. Ashton up into 5th. Battle cut into 9th place. Zilla again a monster toe by his teammate to secure this pole. He's the last one running, so he doesn't need to do this, but he wants to prove a point. Oh, he's hit the wall on the exit. Zilla to the line. What's he gonna do? A 25.9. We got one driver into the 25s at least. So apparently, I think Ashton turned online for his last run. I got some choice words I want to say to that, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it. I have some choice words for Ashton for turning on the line again. Anyway, it is Zilla who will start on pole. Brosa will start P2 with Cash beside or behind Zilla. And then Chill Pill on the 4th row. Ashton 5th. Dark and Rumsey. Gogo, Battlecat, and Logan is your top 10. Top 10, not only separated by about a second of 30,000. Quite impressive. Ghostfire, Junkyard, Scotty, Mozza, Domwell, Verk, Batman, Knights, and Aussie, who didn't get to set a time, and Limo signed at the back because he DSQ'd himself. He can't have line on for tier 3. Yes, he cannot have line on, but it's the principle. If you're gonna turn off line, just keep it off. There's no point to turn it back on. Because if you turn it back on, in my opinion, you're just screwing yourself over, because the line tells you different braking points to what you brake for no line. Now we'll just wait for the drivers to select a strategy. It should be it's a marginal one stop. It can be done. It has been done. Also, a 2-stop is actually very strong on this track. You will gain quite a bit of time, but it depends on the traffic as well. So 1-stop is marginal. It is going to be needing a bit of tire saving to make it work. But it can work. Anyway, 4-5 red light. Zilla versus Broster on the front row. Who gets a better start? Aussie's jumped the start and got a drive-through penalty. I can't see the cars in front. Looks like Zilla's got a beautiful start. Smash on the outside, trying to make the move stick. Chill, Poo, and Ashton side by side for turn 1. Rumsey gain Gogo as well. Gogo's up into P7. Beautiful start from the Sauber. But a little bit nice and clean through the first part. Rumsey around the outside of Ashton. Tried to make the move stick, couldn't quite get it done. Little bit of action in the back. Scotty going down into 11th. Batman and Mozza fighting for P16. Mozza's actually falling down to P17 right about now. We've got Gogo trying to go around the outside as Broadster takes the lead of the race. Oh, there's a bit of contact I hear at the back between a few drivers. I think people are getting a little bit impatient on lap 1 already. And Broadster, who didn't get the best of start, already taking the lead in Sector 2. It's already built up a 7/10 gap, so he's going to be safe onto this straight. As a Battle Cat looking to make the move on Dark End. He's going to decide to make the move down inside. No, he decides against it, but Ronzi, on the other hand, he's gone down inside of Ashton. Racer first lap, first one across the line. As Aussie's in the pit lane to serve his drive through penalty for the start. Donwar up in the 13th now, passing the Ver. Limmer's made a great start. He's up in the 15th from last place. And now Broadster, because he didn't break that DRS, is now going to have to play the tire saving game. He's not going to be able to break this DRS because of the DRS detection. So he's just going to have to tire save as best he can. Keep these mediums alive for as long as he can because otherwise his tires are going to die. 2-stop and a 3-stop, the game's suggesting that you go on the sauce for your first pit stop choice and not onto hard tires, which is quite interesting in my opinion. Someone's gone around at the back. It looks like Junkyard Dogs was in the fence. A little bit more damage. I think that's Batman lost of end play Diaz, and someone's got a penalty. Logan's got a penalty. Zilla being overtaken by J Cash on the outside. Zilla with a lockup. Oh, Shillpill's tried to sneak down the inside of the Ferrari. Couldn't quite get it to work. Goga's now in front of his teammate. Shillpill fastest now, 29.9. What is the penalty for? I didn't see the penalty. So, Logan's got a 3-second. I believe that might be him cutting the corner to avoid a spin. But 3 drives into the pit lane already to change tires. 2 people still on hard, so Verk and Knight. Everyone else on the medium tire. And this train goes all the way down to E11. Not a bad train if I do say so myself. Limitless game past a Verk for P12 as Verk's struggling a bit on those hard compound tires. Any shenanigans, there's a bit of wall hits. So I wonder if we're going to see anyone hit the wall before they entered the chicane. I know a lot of tier 1 drives were hitting that wall. As Zilla goes down the inside of Roadster at the hairpin. We got a new race leader. Roadster was thinking about just sending her down the inside. Zilla's actually made a mistake and now they go too wide through turn 2 and 3. Still too wide, but I think Zilla's... Oh, okay. I think Cashmash just put Zilla in the wall, making that 3 wide. I don't think Zilla's going to be happy with that one. Now, does he have damage? It doesn't look like Zilla got any damage from that. As you get the saying, if you blink, you'll miss it. And I blinked and I missed it. As Mozzo and Logan finding places for P13, trying to catch that DRS of Limitless. I think Burke might have a bit of damage on his car because he's dropping on those hard tires very hard. J Cash and Broadster gone side by side for the lead. J Cash in front due to the extra speeds carrying through to the DRS. felt like closing up nicely because of that battle. Train has kind of split P8s now. Well, has been out of DRS for a bit of time, but he's should be able to catch it here. As he's gonna, everyone else in front of him is getting dirtier. 1 that's a 2.1 second gap to Limitless in P12, who's trying to catch up. 3-second penalty as well for Limitless due to multiple warnings. This track it's a lot easier to get penalties here, as you can cut the curbs a lot more because they're a lot more flat. What is up, Dono? How you doing, Merce? Ashen sandbagging to free? Yeah, well, he's also turned online for this race, so in my opinion, if you're going to turn off line, just keep it off. There's no point to turn it back on. Darkhand, he's lost about a 10th of time to the lead group, but Ash has got to pass him with DRS. Might be able to catch the back of this train. No changes at the front of the field. As Darkhand and Ashen are still going side by side. This is not going to help either of them to catch DRS. Oh, it's Darkhand. Bit of sideways action out of turn 3. He got a drift moment going. He's lost the position. Oh, the Battle Cat, he's drifting. He's in the wall. Oh, he's actually saved it from the wall. Never mind. Lead change at the front. Both taking the lead over Jacob's. Jeez, Zilla and Chillpill both going extremely wide. I think both missed that braking point for that corner. I think the Battle Cat should be named the Drifting Cat after that. Chillpill getting in front of Zilla. Zilla just letting that one happen. As Knights and Vocon getting a bit feisty at the back. Ghost Rider onto a set of mediums. But Ghost Rider going for the 2-stop strategy on the tires. He will be gone balanced as Aussie's in to get a new set of powers. Aussie, most of these guys at the back are really praying for a safety car to come out to punch the field back up again. Race again, very close to the back of J Cash. Yo, what's up, Yusuf? Dark and Shadows guys are so cheap. I think it doesn't help that Ashton just hasn't left them alone like all race as it roasted down the inside of J-Cash. Are they going to go side by side for the corner? J-Cash is trying to hang around outside but can't quite do it. He's going to get DRS, so he's going to go around the outside of turn 1. He's going to get the move done again. But J-Cash back into the lead. Not many moves being done, except Aussie at the back. Picking off Batman for P19 of a very disappointing 19 for Aussie at the moment. Ooh, as someone's in the wall. Oh, Knight's had a spin. Logan's caught up behind him. A no safety car was called for that one. Logan gets past the Knights for P14. Scotty 3-second warning, that would have been in the little chicane under the bridge. Probably the worst section of the track still, even with the increased room that we've been given. As Gogo and Romsey dropping off. Dropped off the back as we got Romsey and Limless both in the pit lane for new set of tyres. Probably going on to a set of the hards, I assume. Yep. On to hard tyres for... Actually, Romsey's gone mediums again. So Romsey's doing a two-stop strategy. Lemless might be trying to take these sedan. I don't know if he'll be able to. Can try though. Knights into the pit lane. Battlecat also pitted. Pitted for the hard toe. He's actually ended up behind Aussie, who has had to serve a drive-through penalty. Currently, I think they're 30 seconds off the lead at the moment. Onto the back straight. The trainer 4 still continues. Gogo's dropped off massively. He's not going to be able to catch back up to these guys unless he pulls the undercut. I think he needs to pull the undercut shot to get in front. Yeah, Gogo's into the pit lane for a new set of tires. He's also been followed by his teammate in as well. So these two are going to be double stacking. So Ashton has just blundered his strategy. Gogo onto another set of mediums, Ashton onto a set of hard tires. He's going to come out behind Scotty now. He's dropped 2 positions for free. As J-Cash, I think he's actually broken DRS. Let's have a look. He has. J-Cash has broken DRS on Broster. I wonder if Broster's killing his tires more than the Ferrari is. So a lot of people on two-stop strategies. We've got a lot of one-stop strategies throughout the field. So I think it's a mix between both strategies at the moment, which is actually quite interesting. As Rosa does not have DRS, I think Phil might make the move. Thereby he is not going to make the move. As Roadster into the pit lane for a new set of tires. He'll probably be going to the hards for a one-stop strategy. Everyone else continuing. Chilpill's going to have to try close that gap to J-Cash. I cannot speak. Wrong button. I didn't mean that. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. Do we have any fire throughout the field? P6 might be on. 1 lap difference in tires. Broster's actually come out right behind these two, and Broster's gonna get DRS on both of them. So this is actually gonna help Brewster a lot here. As Shield Pool does not have the DRS on J-Cash. As Gogo into P5 he goes. The only thing this won't help is Brewster's gonna get a lot of dirty air through this section. He's actually over the back of Rumsey at the moment. Oh, you don't send it there. Oh. And because of that, Rumsey has lost DRS on Gogo. Is gonna let Brewster go through. J-Cash into the pit lane. Shield Pool has stayed out for another lap. Same with Zilla, so they're looking to go a bit long, get a tie offset going for themselves. Verk in a comfortable P4 at the moment. Still yet to pit though, but so does the drivers behind them that have to pit again for another set of tires. So Ashton on a 26.9 or 29.6 I mean, for the faster lap now. My brain is not computing what's happening. J-Cash coming out just out of DRS range of Rumsey. He's about 2 seconds behind Broadster at the moment. So the undercut working perfectly, and I don't think J-Cash is going to get DRS here. No, he's not. He's had a little bit of moment on XA. He's not going to pick up the DRS. As again passed by Gogo for P3. Now the front two need to think about their pit stops, because that gap is going to come down. Oh, he come down. Oh, Jesus. It's come down by already a second and 4 corners. So the top two really need to think about pitting off these tires. Let's have a look. Shield Pill's in, Zilla stays out. Oh, and Shield Pill's spinning the pit lane. That's a 10-second pen as well. That's not what you want. Oh, that is painful. Shield Pill, he will come out in P10 right behind the Logan. As someone's had a spin at the final corner. It's Junkyard in pit lane now. Has he got damage? Yes, so Junkyard picked up damage for that spin. Burke has lost DRS to his teammate, which is kind of bunched everyone behind him as oh, they're gonna go free. Why? What is J-Cash doing, bro? I almost saw murder happen. Holy. And Rumsey's not gonna be able to get that DRS. He's lost about, oh, he lost like 2/10 in that slow speech section alone. He also doesn't have DRS on Gogo in front of him, so he's kind of hoping that Rumsey will catch him. But J-Cash was the late break of a century. Is centered down his inside, Verk into pit lane to get a new set of tires for himself with early-ish pit stop. Zilla's also in to get the hard tires. Side by side with Rumsey and J-Cash. Through turn 3, J-Cash is going to come out on top of that. I think the mediums are starting to go off a little bit for Rumsey now. I think they're also going off with Gogo at the front. Are we going to see a pass? We're not going to see a pass for lead, but we saw a pass for P4 between Limitless and Rumsey. I believe the two RBs switched places as well. So Zilla's now out in front on those fresher tires. Websy to win tomorrow. Could be a good shout. Campbell racing tomorrow, though? I know Yusuf and Chequered would have a little bit of race practice already because that we did VSC on Wednesday. Burke's made a move on Aussie for P15 on those new mediums. Logan's in after 10 laps. Oh, after the 10 laps you get those touchdowns. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Bryce behind Gogo at the moment. He's actually about to let J Cash into Bryce is gonna make the move. No, he's not, and this is probably gonna allow the Fright against into DRS range. This might let Limitless as well get into DRS range. No. It's Sam better not get a puncture this time. He doesn't. Great Cash into the DRS of Bridgestone at the front. Bryson makes a move for P1. As we got Rumsey into pit lane, he's going to get rid of those medium tires and put on a hard set. Bryson and Gogo were going side by side, I believe. Can't quite catch it. This battle is going to allow Limitless to catch up a bit. He's about 1.2. These guys are going to get dirty, you would expect. And Limitless into DRS range of these two. I think Gogo's actually just lost DRS to Broadster. Does he? Did he actually get a direct activation? No, he didn't. But Gogo doesn't have DRS. This is going to allow Cash Mash to go through for second place. Now, J Cash reverse Broadster all over again as Ashton and Scotty go side by side at the end. Zilla trying to go around the outside, can't quite get it done. Scotty still holding the inside line on Ashton, still side by side. They're still going side by side. I'm not getting the perfect angle here. I think Ashton's actually just got ahead at that apex. Now, is Shelpill going to try and make the move on Dark Hand here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's saving his battery. Limitless needs to close up a bit more to the back of that Sauber. Scotty getting past Ashton on the straight as something's happening. Gogo into pit lane now. Limitless is out of DRS range. As Scotty going down the inside, I think Ashton's might have let him through because I think Ashton hit him into the final corner. Still side by side. This is not helping Zilla because Zilla's on the freshest tires here, but he can't get past. Shield Pill 3-second penalty. That's not going to help him considering he has a 10-second penalty on him at the moment. There goes both though for the move on J Cash, and then we also had Darkin making a move on Limitless for P4. I think Scotty just got past Ashton as well for P6. We got Mozza. Mozza on another medium. I told this man that is a one-stop. It's not a two-stop, it's a one-stop, and he doesn't listen. Limo scan pack past Dark End for P3. They've actually lost more time DRS switching in those two parts of the track than gaining. With Limos, he's actually into pit lane. For I don't know why Limos is pitted. Oi! Dark End with a bit of sideways action. Getting a bit spicy as we now have a 7-car train, oh not 4-car train for P5. I don't know why I had said 7, to be honest. Scotty Cantley leading this train out in front of Ashton. As Zilla makes the move, oh not Zilla, Chillpill makes the move for P3 on that J Cash. Darkin knows he's got a 13 seconds of pen, so he's not even gonna try to defend that one. Zilla making a move on Ashton down inside. A bit of a lockup, goes a bit deep, goes off track, almost hits Ashton, coming back on the track. That could have been a bit spicy, a bit more contact between the two. Who's got a horse? Ashton a bit sideways. Tier 2 is getting a bit feisty. I think this is more feisty than what Tier 1 is. I don't think there's this much contact in Tier 1, to be honest. As I think Ashton got past Zilla again, or Zilla might have let him through. Nah, I think Ashton would have got him again because of DRS. Now let's have a look at the penalty. Is 13 seconds for Chillpill, 3 seconds for everyone else that has one. Gets another 3-second penalty. That will be... Actually, no, that's his first one. Never mind. Berg's going to have to take those mediums another 10 laps. I don't know if he'll be able to do it, though. Balls down. Oh, what? What have I just witnessed? I think Ashton hit the wall? I don't know. Chill would lose a 10. I don't know about that one. I don't know if we can remove, if speeding in pit lanes can be removed. I've never seen them get removed. If you say you will, then I don't mind. I'll believe it if you say you can go. Broses into the pit lane for set of media. Oh, he's got wing damage. Where did he get the wing damage from? Also, he got a Alpine coming in. That is Mozza. He's also picked up wing damage somewhere. Scotty's also came in for another set of the hard tire. So Brosa down into P12 after having to change his wing. He's going to have to climb those up again. Actually coming out right behind Logan and Ghost Rider who are fighting as Logan's just gonna Logan's just gonna let him go. I think no, Logan's fighting this one, never mind. So Aussie 29.3 for fastest lap time now. Or I think Brosa was hitting Logan a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how it'll go, but if there's an argument and you got footage, just put it in. We'll have a look at it. That's Broster down the inside. Logan just giving enough room to Broster to give him room. A lot of argy-bargy food along the right, and then into the little slow section. Broster didn't even get past, and he has the better tires. So this. It's a good defense by Logan, just a little bit of contact. Carbon fiber floor from someone. I don't see any damage. Unless you're talking about when you hit someone, like when you hit someone side by side for a corner, there's a visual carbon fiber effect that goes off. That's probably what you saw. Battlecat making a move for P14 on Mozzo, who's currently making the switchback of dreams. I mean, it could have been damage. I'm gonna check this. Do we run? Where's some damage? We run stand so it could be damage. It might not, but it could be damage. No idea though. Verk and Limitless going side by side through the left, right. I don't even know what to call this anymore. I forgot the turn numbers already. I think it's like turn 10 or something. Ashton into the pit lane on off those hards. He might wonder what he's gonna put on. Is he gonna put on a medium? Surely he puts on a medium tire. That is indeed a medium tire going onto that Sauber. No, today's not good. I'm yawning. Now I got the hiccups just randomly. This is going great. Onto the back straight, Verk just keeping within DRS of Limitless. I think, yeah, he just kept it. I think Limitless is trying to make the move with Zilla side by side into the braking zone. I think Zilla's just going, no, he's not. Zilla broke. Oh, there's a bit of contact. To the sideways, that Darkens into the pit lane for a new set of tires. Okay, this is getting a bit interesting. Is the hard tire actually not gonna make it to the end? As Ashton and Battlecat still going side by side. Ashton behind Mozza. He's gonna go down inside at turn 1. Get that move done. Oh, Mozza got the better run out on the exit of the corner. Just couldn't do anything with it because Ashton put his car in the right spot. Now, Chill Pill, he needs that DRS of J-Cash. If he can get that DRS, he's going to be able to extend this gap out to what he needs. So it's currently 10 seconds. Almost 10 seconds. It's like 9.6. He just needs 4 seconds. 3.5. That's all he needs. Limitless does have a penalty though, so that could help. There's Rumsey and Verk trading places. Verk having a little bit of moment on there because that looked a bit weird, to be honest, in my opinion. Ashton making the move again on Mozza for P13. Or Mozza giving Ashton a little tap to let him know he's there still. Brosler currently still P10. He's been stuck in this train since his pit stop. He hasn't really moved. He's got past Logan, but he hasn't got past Ghost Rider. He's just been stuck. As he's gonna get past with the DRS assistance. He's gonna try and catch Darken and Rumsey, but Darken's on new tires. Oh, good evening, Lord. How are you doing today? Darken's Harris fastest lap of the race, 29.0 on the medium compound. That's actually on the new set of tires, so I don't think anyone's going to be down unless they go to a soft. Has he caught that DRS train? I don't know if he has. Broster and Ghost Rider are still fighting with each other. This has been happening for about 2-3 laps. You'll think that Broster will be able to, like, disappear in the distance, and he really hasn't. As Monza with a 3-second penalty, that's gonna put him behind Battle Cat. The gap to Chill Pill and Goga is going down even more at this rate. Chill Pill almost within DRS of J-Cash, but I think J-Cash saves all of his battery to burn all down the straight. Still not really making a dent. I don't think that extra few laps on those old mediums was worth it, because he's been put into a bad spot. But J-Cash might have to pit off these tires. If he were pitting like lap 12 from hards, you think these will be pretty shot. I don't know how many laps the hards did on Wednesday. I can't remember. They'll make the end, yeah, for sure they'll make the end, but they gotta be on like 60-70% or something at this point, or 50. They gotta be like between 50 and 65. Around 50. Also, can someone in chat let me know if the stream is lagging, because the preview I'm watching is lagging like crazy. I can't tell if the stream's lagging or not. Not laggy, it's all good. I think it. Then it's just Twitch being Twitch. We'll go back to racing. So Chill Pill almost within DRS, 1.2 to J-Cash. He needs this DRS to, I don't know, kind of like slingshot himself. Ooh, as we've actually got someone around. Verk is the wrong way around. Oh no, this is gonna be interesting. Oh! Oh! Okay, so the Ashton's penalty is definitely going to get removed. Holy Jesus. Oh my lord. That's I think Ashton needs a new pair of pants after that one. Chill Pill 1.3. Let's see. Can he get the DRS? Yeah, he took 2 tenths in that corner. What? 1.1 away from J Cash. Let's see if he can get it at the end of the straight though. X 10-second. Knight's 10-second penalty for pit lane. He's also returning from the pit lane as well. Oh, and I think Chilpill might have just snuck the DRS in, but he's lost like 4/10 because that slide. No, he didn't. Oh no. Lemilus all over the back of Gogo now for P3, but Lemilus has a pen currently at the moment. Whereas currently P7 still fine with Ghost Rider for P8. Ghost Rider makes a move on Brewster. Gets the move done. Scotty trying to make the move on Logan. As there's an Alpine currently in this section. Oh my lads. In the worst spot possible. Ashton's retired. I think he's hit the back of that Alpine. There's not going to be a safety car or VSC for that one. Is Chilpill going to get DRS? I think Chilpill's going to get the DRS here. He is going to get the DRS, I think. No, he just missed it again. Melissa and Gogo fighting for P3. Side by side, out of the last corner. Gogo got the better traction, but I think he's going to let this one go as Lemilus has a 3-second. I think Chilpill is now within DRS of J Cash. Oh, he's hovering. He's hovering. Does he get a better exit? He does get a better exit. You know, he's going to have DRS for these two straights. This might help him with the penalty. We'll turn on the gap to leader and penalty. Currently at the moment, he will drop to P5. Zilla's actually going to be able to get him. But DRS might save him and he might be able to get a P4. As Ghost Rider and Brewster switching places again. Well, through the final corner, J Cash has overcome all the pressure of this race. He's going to finish first on track and get the win. Chilpill crossed the line in second, but that won't stay because of that 13 seconds of penalties. Here comes Lemilus across the line. He's going to jump Chilpill. He will finish third. Gogo goes to second place. Zilla will get him at the lineup for fourth. Romsey will stay in sixth place. Racer will come across to finish seventh. And we're going to have Ghost Rider, Scotty, Mozza up into P10. Logan drops to P12. Battlecat into Logan P11, then Battlecat P12. Then we're going to have Aussie 2K coming across the line. We'll finish P14. I think he'll finish behind Dark End. He will. So Dark End up into P13. Dunmore P15. And then you're going to have Junkyard and Batman to round out the position in 16th and 17th. 3 non-finishers today, which isn't bad. Ashton hit the Knights' Ashton hit Knights' ex-Knights parked car in the fast chicane. And Vogue and Knights pinning quick. there's your 5 stat cards. Limulus with the most overtakes of the session and driver today, but I think I'll give Goga. Actually, I don't even know. If I don't know who I want to give it to over those two, to be honest. I might spin a wheel for this. Limulus went from P20 to P3, and Goga went from PA to P2. But I think Goga might deserve it more, in my opinion.
Hi. Wait, do I go on mute? I'm gonna go on mute.
Yes. Well, we'll wait for the other two. Hopefully they join soon. Well, I'm lucky with that. I'm lucky with the timeout drift. But I can still see your messages. Who is it? Who is this guy? I don't know. That has to be someone's friends list. Like, I don't see the other two joining actually for interview, so we are actually just start now with Goga. Well done, mate. If you want to unmute. Oh well, Jake Cash is here now, so that's even better. Well done, Goga, on your P2 finish. It's been a long time coming in the last 3 rounds. I believe you had a better qualifying than the last 2 rounds so far, but you have finally done it and secured yourself a P2 finish. How do you feel about that one?
I feel pretty good considering I suck on this game, so I'm just happy that I finally got a podium of some sort. So I'm happy about that. I was praying on the final lap not to get a puncture. I had 93% on my front right. So I was surprised I didn't get a puncture from that range.
Well, despite that, you got you kept the gap with Chill Pill under 10 seconds, so you got him at the end. Let me just find out what is next track, because I'm not even sure.
I think it's Mexico.
Yeah, so next week we got Mexico. How do you feel for that track? Do you feel confident at that track or not?
I haven't played it at all this game, so I've really got no idea. As long as tie wear isn't as bad, I should be. I'm hoping just for more points. Not expecting another podium at all, but yeah, as long as I qualify good, I should be fine. That's what I'm aiming for.
I'm also gonna give you driver of the day as well.
Oh, all right, thanks.
Considering that your tires were almost blowing up at the end, I think that proves the point. Yeah. But congrats on the P2, and we'll see you for Mexico next week.
All right, thank you.
And J Cash, our winner today, who has made the one-stop work. Were you thinking of a 2-stop at all this race when Broadster came in, or no?
Yeah, hey Pepsi. I was thinking about it, but when I saw my tire wear was less than expected, I settled for 1-stop and felt pretty confident I'd get the 1-stop done. Like, I think my hards finished on just reach 70 by the end of the race.
Oh, must have been very smooth on your driving. Well,
I think I figured out something that might help with the tire wear, but I'm not gonna share it.
Surely you just share it with me.
Yeah, true. You are too higher, but you're not in Ferrari, so.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, you got the lead from Broadster, never looked back, kept that gap. I think it was like a second and a half to Chill Pill all the last stint. So, congrats on your win. Mexico next week.
Thank you.
How do we feel on this one?
I know Mexico's even worse for tire wear, so I'm hoping my new driving strategy will kind come through again for Mexico, because I really wasn't expecting to win tonight. I thought I was going to be battling with Guga like we did the past 2 races, but I think, yeah, just an adjustment has helped with the tyre wear, which has allowed me to keep the pace the whole race.
Well, I think if
So Mexico should be good.
I think if you and Guga did the same tyre strategy, you might have been fighting on track, but he won while doing a 1-stop. You can't argue with that. Well done, and enjoy your win.
Thank you very much, Pepsi.
Just gonna do that. Anyway.
Should have gotten P1, Guga.
I'm gonna mute because that guy's not supposed to join the cons box. He's not allowed. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching Tier 2 at Miami. We got Tier 1 tomorrow night. Same track. Highest drivers of the league taking this track. We might see a lot of varying strategies tomorrow. You can see we saw a lot today. Same time, 5 p.m. AEST. It starts at Miami, or it starts for Tier 1, and then it'll all start in qualifying. Should be I'm gonna put a guess on the qualifying time for Tier 1. It's gonna be a 24.8. I'm already putting it out there. If it's faster than that, I think if Campbell's racing, he's definitely gonna go faster and prove me wrong. But I believe it might be a 24.8. It's the fastest. Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Tier 1 tomorrow night at 5 p.m. EST. Next week, every tier goes to Mexico, so be sure to tune in for that one. We'll see you all in the next one.